So I can't use my camera, but thank you for coming. Welcome. I'm from Thomas More College, Liberal Arts in Merrimack, New Hampshire. My name is Elizabeth Ingram. I graduated from Thomas More myself in 2022, and I'm now an admissions officer here at the college. I'm just going to give you a brief general introduction to Thomas More and our curriculum. And yeah, so at Thomas More College, the common goal of college, the students, the faculty is the common goal of the pursuit of wisdom, which is the heart of classical education. So at Thomas More College, we study the liberal arts, mainly meaning the free arts, those arts which the education that is proper to the free person. The goal is mainly for each individual's own personal goodness and happiness, and not to make you useful as a tool for somebody else's happiness or goals. So in 4 years, all of our students will gain the foundational skills through the disciplines of philosophy and theology to nurture the growth of wisdom in their human soul. So at Thomas More, in our education, we have we call a threefold system. It is the great books, the conversational method in the classroom, and our integrated curriculum. And the great books is probably very familiar to everybody. It's just those great works of Western civilization. We study those instead of textbooks because we believe in giving the original authors, Aristotle, Plato, St. Thomas, the platform and the floor to speak for themselves, rather than having our students study other philosophies about these writers. And so that is why we do the great books. The conversational method is just what we believe to be the most truly Socratic approach to learning. So it's our classroom style. So we do not have lectures or seminars because, in a lecture, we don't believe it's very effective for the student to have, information just given to them that they robotically repeat back just to pass a test or et cetera. Or a seminar where it's kind of a messy free-for-all where there is no guidance. We study the conversation where the professor comes, the students have prepared their work, and he poses a question, and they're literally having, as it is in the name, a conversation together, discussing, and he guides them in this conversation to a common goal. Of course, he is open to their observations and what their thoughts are, but it's always going to be guided to this common goal. And the third part of this system is the integrated curriculum. And what this means simply is that we just do not offer majors here at Thomas More College. We have the one. It is a bachelor's in the liberal arts. And through this model, we believe it gives the student a more complete formation of the mind. It's important because of the order of wisdom to do this. So I'm going to share with you real quick. If I can find it in my technical difficulties. You know what? Never mind. I can't. I was going to show you a slideshow I had real quick, but that's okay. In Thomas More, we have our education's broken down into the 4 years, and like the 2 and 2, you have what we call our 2 years of freshman and sophomore year, where the classes are the tools for learning wisdom, and in their last 2 years, it is those for the beginning of their life of wisdom. So in any order of learning, you wouldn't have learned, calculus before learning, basic arithmetic. There's an order to everything to move on to the next phase. It's an order of learning. And we do the same thing here at the college. The students are able to grow and stronger in their basics in their freshman and sophomore year with the basics of early Latin, Euclid, and studying the early, Greek writers and such to prepare them. And these are their tools to prepare them for that life of wisdom in the last 2 years, where they are exposed to philosophy and are able to finish in their senior year with theology. And this is all to sharpen their powers of perception through experience. Last thing I'll talk about here is our Rome semester, which is part of this integrated model. So all of our students at Thomas More College will have gone to Rome at some point in their 4 years. We usually send our sophomores in their spring semester, and they will spend the entire semester abroad in the Eternal City, studying the works of Dante, St. Paul, reading and translating ecclesiastical Latin, and of course, they're in Rome. Their main classes are in architecture, and they're going around the city, observing all of the beauty and wonder of the ancient world. This is done in their sophomore year because if I had had my slideshow, I could have shown you. In our humanities sequence, it is chronological. So in their sophomore year, they're studying the great works of the medieval era. And so because of this integrated model, everything that they're studying in Rome is centered around what they are learning. And so they're, you're in Rome, walking in the way of St. Paul while reading him, and you can go visit where he was in prison, and you can go see where Dante lived while reading Dante. And so that is the goal of that. Our Rome campus is only a 15-minute walk from the Vatican, and it's a shorter semester as well because it's intentional to give the students the opportunity to travel, see, all that ancient land and world that you wouldn't probably ever have the opportunity to go to again. So that is roughly the whole education, very summed up, of Thomas More College. And some just key facts about the college as well. The ratio of men to women is about 50-50. It's completely Catholic. We do offer daily mass for all of our students and confession. There's always religious on campus for them if they're needed. And no classes are ever scheduled at these times as well, so that students always have the opportunity to go to mass. And yes, oh, sorry, I just saw a question. Please, Aiden.
Aiden, go ahead and talk if you, I allowed you to speak if you want to share your question. All right, maybe it was an accident. We'll go ahead and put it back on mute for right now.
Sorry about that. Please stop me if you have raise your hand if you have a question. I'm totally down for questions. We have a few more minutes. I kind of rushed through, and because I didn't have my my whiteboard, I couldn't show you what I was talking about. So yes, like I said, in a nutshell, that is the education of Thomas More. The student rate numbers is about 99 to 100. Faculty to staff ratio is 10 to 1. This is completely intentional. We want the small community to help foster that growth of the common goal of the pursuit of wisdom together, and just builds a very firm foundation because, we're not just leaving everything we learned behind in the classroom. It's with us all day long. We're discussing all of our mundane tasks and daily activities. So that is the goal of the small campus life. But yeah, that's it for now. I think I have 2 minutes. If someone had a question, please feel free to go ahead and turn your mic on.
All right, I'll pop on here. And sorry about the technical difficulties. Everybody, it's a beautiful campus, and we will be sending some more information to you guys on this.
Thank you, Josh. Thank you so much for your time.
Wait, I see one question. What is Thomas More looking for in its applicants?
Oh, wow. Well, love for great books, obviously, love for learning, and I don't know, good grades. Always do the good grades. We're looking for anyone who's obviously been in the classical studies, but and of course, everyone and all are welcome to apply.
All right, I think that's the last one. So anyways, thank you guys. Have a great rest of your day. God bless you. We'll talk to you everybody soon. Take care.